Alright everyone, the day has finally came. Tech Ultimate Gohan on a 200% leader skill. Now, I'm not sure if many of you know, but I'm actually a pretty big Tech Ultimate Gohan fan. And he finally has a 200% leader skill under the new Super Saiyan Goku's leader skill. And that is the powerful comeback category. Key 3 and 200%. Just a flat 200% boost. So this Gohan does fit this actual restriction here. And, mine's full link level 10. My equips that I give him more like this. I went basically full additional. Now, you could probably argue that going the extra defensive equip for bronze is better. But I don't have a level 5 for tech that I could actually use. So I'm going to keep this here. I think that having the additional stacking is also very, very helpful. So mine has 25 additional here. So that is pretty much it. Of course, he's full link level 10, both transformed and pre-transformed. So we have him here. So right here, he's starting up at 159k defense. If we link him with this guy, we are going to get All in the Family, Saiyan Lineage, and then a Fierce Battle active. I'm going to try and get this Piccolo and Gohan over here because I believe, yeah, they have the Cold Judgment link, which will give Gohan a pretty good defensive buff here. So Gohan's at 200k defense here, basically. Keep in mind, he is getting 50% defensive support from this STR Ultimate Gohan here. And we're just going to stack him throughout this entire event. We're going to see how exactly he's going to look here. And then after, I'm going to probably hop into, I don't know, one of the difficult content stages. Maybe like Super Battle or something, right? So he starts off with a 3.8 million attack stat. Again, obviously at this point, that's not really special or anything great right now. But he does stack attack throughout the whole event. So I think by the end, when you transform into actually the Transform Tech Ultimate Gohan, we'll be able to see some pretty nice numbers for him. And also along with that, we're going to have this Super Saiyan Goku just kind of float around and stuff like that. So next turn, we're going to see the difference in stats that we have between, of course, the S-Tier Ultimate Gohan. And then we're going to now see him. Well, first we're going to have the In Gohan, but we're going to see with one extra stack here, which would be really, really nice for us. Alright, so we can get this here. We'll get this here. I'm not really going to try and stall or anything. I'm just going to try and move forward like I would with a normal team. Now, I don't think it would really run like this Gohan and Piccolo anymore in difficult content. Or really even, definitely not the free-to-play Ultimate Gohan, right? But this is just a team to see how good S-Tier Tech Ultimate Gohan can look like. So, let's skip to the next phase, and we'll see how it looks. Alright, we're here. That Goku, the Piccolo actually got super attack last turn. We don't get anything extra in the middle. So again, the links he's getting active are All in the Family, Saiyan Lineage. This is actually the Power Bestowed by God link, which I believe only gives attack, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, just 10% attack. So yeah. What's his defense difference? Yeah, look at that. He jumped all the way to 319k just with one super attack. So again, that 50% greatly stacking attack and defense with his guard. It's just such a nasty difference. ST Ultimate Gohan does give this guy a lot of power, right? But you have to keep in mind that Beast Gohan is going to be coming soon. I'm assuming this year. And I'm sure Beast Gohan's going to link very well with them. And there's the additionals coming into play, right? So we got two other stacks here. What we've seen is that he's been stacking, 100k defense per super attack? So he should be at, that's 500k defense already? With no other support than the S-Tier Gohan. Obviously, that's obviously a very powerful thing to have here. We'll attack with you. We'll go ahead and I'll heal. And then we can get the attack Gogeta, I guess. Or should I wait? Let's use it. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. I have it to skip. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Let's use it just so we can make sure we get to the next phase with full HP. Is what I kind of want to do. Oh, the super attack is right there. Is instantly cool. The good thing about using this is that we can help avoid Tech Gohan from taking the defense lowering super attacks, because the next few phases do lower defense, right? I believe this phase and the Super Saiyan 2 phase, both of them lower defense, so it's going to be helpful to avoid that. Yeah, look at that damage Goku could do. This Goku is really good, by the way, obviously, as you can tell. Unfortunately, he does not actually have All in the Family. I did really badly wish this Goku had All in the Family, especially because obviously he's a defensive-based unit. So having that really strong Goku family link would be super good for him, but it is what it is. Okay, we'll put STR first here. So we're going to get everything here active, because we're getting, I think is that solid support right there? If I'm not mistaken here. No, this is Brainiacs. Huh? Okay, we're getting Brainiacs here, and then we're also going to be getting Cold Judgment. So that's an extra what? 35% defense. The only thing that's not active here, I believe. Let me actually bring up Tekka one actually on the side. I don't know what link this is at the top of my head. I think. Let me see. This is. Oh yeah, this is Revival. Okay, so oh my goodness, 657k. I mean, with this Piccolo alone, he loses like in a ton of defense, but he's at 555k still. Yeah, look at that. He actually gets more defense from this guy. That's obviously just stupid. Okay. Man, if this unit was actually good, that'd be crazy. Okay, that's fine. We'll get this with you. We'll let Tech Gohan get here. So let's see, how hard does he hit? Like, let's say if we don't actually get, you know, attacked first. Because, again, we know that he gets 40% attack after receiving an attack within the same turn, right? So, we'll see if he actually does some... he's probably going to do very mediocre damage. Not like he was doing good damage just in general, but... he's going to do definitely very mediocre right here. I'm assuming like, what, like a 3 million attack stat? 3.8, yeah. That's not good at all. That's obviously just very bad. And this is a very wanked situation for him as well, obviously. But, yeah, look at he's getting all the double supers here. So that's another 200k defense. This guy next to S-Star Ultimate Gohan is actually crazy. So, again, you could think of S-Star Gohan as sort of a proxy for Beast Gohan, I feel like, right? Because obviously when we get Beast Gohan... I'm sure he's gonna have he's gonna have all in the family based off the Gohan we have existing in the game. Like, let me pull up the existing Dragon Ball superhero Gohan. Sorry, it took me a while to bring him up. Okay, so he has a Brainiacs too, Saiyan lineage, all in the family, and Saiyan war race. Those are 4 links that he shares. So if he has all in the family and Brainiacs, that is 35% defense plus Saiyan lineage is 30% the defense, right? And then, you know, Cold Judgment, I don't know if he'll have Cold Judgment, but you could potentially have it, right? So what is he at now here? Yes, he's at 700k. So he's essentially at the defensive level that we would have seen with those extra links active. And that shows you the power that his stacks actually do have. Very, very powerful, right? 5.5, again, nothing impressive. I'm going to stack with him. I think I'm going to skip, I think, a few turns. So we at this point, we know, you know, he's going to stack. He's going to get like 100k defense per super attack. So let me go all the way to the blue Vegeta. All the way at the end, the blue evolution Vegeta. And we'll see him basically max stacked up. I'll try to get him with the, well, it doesn't matter if he's with the Gohan and Piccolo, really. I mean, we'll see him with the Gohan and Piccolo, but he'll lose out on Brainiacs, I believe, because Transform Tech Gohan does not actually have Brainiacs, from what I'm remembering. He does lose Brainiacs, and he loses Saiyan lineage for End Fighter and Saiyan Warrior Race. He also does lose Power Bestowed by God, which doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess... No, he loses Revival, which doesn't matter, right? So, let's skip ahead to the end, and let's see what he does. Alright, we actually only got like I think we got 2 extra stacks with him, 1 or 2 extra stacks, right? So, right here, he's going to have, again, everything active except for Revival. Revival does give 5% defense, but you have to be below 50% HP. And, like, who has the Revival link? Let's take a look here. Like, the last unit that's gotten Revival, it's Garlic Jr. No, the Super Strike Frieza, the Mecha Frieza Super Strike. Then Garlic Jr. And then Meki Cabra? Yeah, then it's Tech Gohan after. So this link is obviously very bad, so it doesn't matter. Let's see what he's at. Oh, 1.2 million defense, that's pretty good. Let's play this active skill here and see what he could do. Very nice. Okay. So again, right here, he has basically everything active still. We can get, again, let's see his defense difference. No, he has Infighter now. Infighter does actually give him 15% attack. I'm going to unfortunately have to lose out on that. No, he does get Infighter with the scanner, right? Okay. But he will have Cold Judgment that will lose out if we put him in the front. So he's still at 1.14 million. He lost out on Brainiacs, but still. Now, if you take away Cold Judgment, he's still at 950k. But you see, that's a huge difference in defense, right? So he gets the same defense basically because all in the family, right? Okay, cool. So right here, he's gonna hit pretty hard, I think. Just for numbers. Keep in mind, when Tech Gohan is above, or when the enemy is above 58% HP, and there's one enemy, or it's a singular Majin Blue Saga enemy, he is also super effective against all types, while having his guard ability. Which is something that I feel like isn't really brought up too often, that the fact that this guy could also be super effective, right? And I just think in general, people don't talk about Transform Gohan. Usually you want to stack with him as much as possible. But I think like by the time you get to like 700, 800k defense, like you could very easily safely transform him. So let's get this here. And let's see how hard he hits. So he wants to get attacked to get his full attack passive. Yeah, that's 8.4 million attack stat. That's super effective. Honestly, you know, a unit that actually it seems to be like around those numbers. Okay, he got an additional. Keep in mind, he does greatly raise attack for 1 turn. And again, all that greatly raise attack stacking does go basically into this damage. But, okay, I think, you know, like the new LR Super Saiyan Goku, he actually, from what I've seen gameplay and just looking at him, like literally last turn, he did like an 8.9 super effective, right? It's basically similar to that. Now again, Tech Gohan here has support, right? There's a lot more setup than he needs, but still. And STR Ultimate Gohan, he's not bad. I think he could still be very runnable, even against Cell Max. Because the thing with STR Gohan is that his guard does activate against a physical enemy, right? The guard for 4 turns. If you get that activated against the physical Cell Max, he could have a turn of guard against that Cell Max boss. And that could be really good for him, obviously. So yeah, that's pretty much it from there. We're not under 59%, so I can't use this Goku's active skill. So we'll just go ahead and skip, and we'll go get, I guess, I'm not sure what boss I'm going to do. I'll take him against an enemy, and we'll see how he does in an actual difficult stage. Okay, so I decided we're going to go into the new stage against Cooler. The red zone Cooler stage. So we're going to take a look at him here. Again, I'm going to do a separate video, I think, on Broly and probably Omega, I think. And then I'll also do, of course, a separate video on Cell Max, right? But let's see. This stage is, I would say, difficult for sure. Cooler does hit very hard. We don't have the best rotations here for Tech Gohan, though. Should I? I think I'm going to reset until we get what we need. Alright, here we are against Cooler here. So I'm actually going to do this, I think. We're going to pray Tech Gohan is guarding. That's going to be very important for us here. I'll get this right here. We'll bring down these Tech Orbs right here. We'll get them with the Super Saiyan Goku. Okay. Again, 200k defense start of turn. Definitely not really enough for these bosses. Gohan 100% wants to super attack first. Now this Cooler can stun, so okay, luckily he's not supering me instantly. And we dodged right there, so that's good. Now, STR Ultimate Gohan, again, if he doesn't guard here, he'll take a lot of damage, but I don't think it's going to be enough to kill me. Now, actually that sucks. I really wish that was a stack right there. This fight doesn't really last too long, so it's kind of putting Tech Gohan in a more stressful situation. Because this team is obviously able to do a lot of damage, I feel like. You're guarding? He is guarding. Great, okay. Again, if you get that 50% chance to go off, you could really, really... Like, STR Gohan could look good. When he is guarding, STR Gohan looks good, right? It's just that when he's not guarding, obviously, that's where the issues start to arise. Because at that point, his defense is definitely not good enough to take double digits or anything. Physical Gogeta is scary here for sure. We'll put you here, and we'll let Physical Gogeta super. Then I'll get this to UI Goku. My GOAT UI Goku is going to be fine. Don't worry, though. Okay, you're taking damage, but now you should be good. Yeah. My Goku is 55%, right? So he's going to take damage for sure. And I had to keep physical Gogeta because even if I floated him off, by the time he comes back, it would be actually what's it called? It would actually end up being turn 5 and not turn 6, so that would suck. So hopefully Cooler doesn't super them or connect with the super. That'd be really nice. Please? I'm alive. Okay. UI Goku needs to dodge here. I have like 2 HP or something, I swear. We barely lived that. UI Goku, my boy, come on. Please give me them dodges. Please. Keep dodging. One more, one more. Okay. Oh, so scary. Look at the damage we took. Bro. Oh, we're in turn 3. Ah. Whatever. I'll just use that here. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's go ahead and we'll get this. We'll get this and we'll push Psycho Gogeta off, of course. I will get this with you. Okay, cool. I think we kill this turn, do we? No, I don't think we kill this turn, but next turn we do. So give me that additional super attack right here. Let's get one more extra stack. That would be really good for us, obviously. Oh, you got 2 normals. Again, that we got unlucky there. Imagine if those 2 super attacks was 2 extra stacks. That's, like, based on what we've seen, that's legitimately 200k defense we missed out on. It can be RNG sometimes with this guy, man. That's how it is. But we move, and we should be good again. In this fight, I think I'm going to keep stacking with Gohan again. I'm very interested to see how much he'll take from his super. I think that, obviously, he will definitely take a lot of damage, but how much is what I'm really interested in seeing. I'm also going to push Physical Gogeta off, I think. I'll push him off rotation. Yeah, I think I'll push him off. That sounds good to me. So we'll get this with you. We'll grab this with you. And then Physical Gogeta, we'll get this. And we should definitely... Cooler's that here for sure. Is that going to stun? No, that does not stun. That's actually good for me. Because now I can get this extra stack in with this guy. And then my Goku's going to get another stack too. So we should be looking good. Actually, does this guy kill here, actually? I'm not sure. No, he does not. Perfect. Okay, great. Now my Goku's going to kill, which is going to be really good. And that Guardian is coming in clutch, too. Okay, and then we have Tech Gogeta next turn. He'll be type disadvantage, but we could use the Scouter, and obviously on this rotation, we have 2 units that can guard with stacking, so we'll be looking good here. Alright, so here's Tech Gohan again. I mean, the smart move would be to do this, but no, we're doing this. Should I? No, I'm not going to transform yet. I think I'm going to... Because here I could show off the super effective, but it's not really worth it. So we'll get this here. Again, pray that Tech Ultimate Gohan is getting his guard active. S-tier Ultimate Gohan, I mean. So it's got to hope and pray that that's going to happen. Okay, what does this do? I know this hits for like, what, 1.7 mil? 400k only. Look at that. Now, Cooler's doing damage to us, but now Cooler's going to do double digits. And, I mean, yeah, this is obviously... I mean, he has guard, right? But this is still one of the hardest hitting bosses in the game. I believe his super does 1.5 million. I know there's the stats for it. I could try and find it. Hopefully Esther Gohan's guarding here. Let me see. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it. He's not guarding. Okay. I don't think I have to show anymore. I think that... I mean, yeah, he took a super attack from basically one of the harder hitting bosses in the game. Let me check and see what his attack set is, the Cooler. So yeah, that Int Cooler, he does 1.5 million attack on a super attack, right? So, I mean, you can just obviously see there, Tech Gohan did eat that very, very well. That Cooler hits as hard as Omega Shenron, basically. A little weaker, right? But he gets super this anytime, right? So that Cooler is dangerous, right? And Tech Gohan ate that up for, what, 400k, right? That's basically what... That is like 2/3 of our HP. But obviously, Cooler only supers once, and really not many units would be able to survive that super attack. So I just think that's impressive, considering he only got, what, 2 stacks? He could have... Those 2 additionals, if they're super attacks, he would have shaved off half of that damage, basically, right? Or a little more than half? I don't know, maybe a little less, but still, that would have been way less damage he would have taken if we got RNG in our favor, right? And that is a little bit with this unit. Getting the additionals, I think, is a little obviously RNG based, but if your build is correct with them and he does get those additional supers, We saw in that first, legendary event run, he looked very good there. But that's basically it for me. Just a small overlook at him on a 200% leader skill. Again, I'll be taking him into Cell Max, Broly. I'm thinking Omega, but probably not, because we kind of saw what he would essentially do against Omega Shenron. Except that against Omega, he'll be way better because he's actually going to stack more. But let me know what y'all think, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.